Hey guys, welcome to Canadian Dreams. In this video, we are going to discuss the employment insurance application process. We had discussed a few things about the employment insurance. The link is in the description box below. And in this video, we will discuss the steps involved in the application process for EI. Before I proceed with the video, please like, share, and subscribe our channel. And please give this video a thumbs up. And please watch this video till the very end. So without further ado, let's start the video. So first of all, I will go to the Employment Insurance Benefits Canada website. And here all the details about employment insurance are given. And I will click on the regular benefits tab as I am eligible for the regular benefits. So under the regular benefits, everything is given which we had already discussed in the previous video, like the overview of EI, what it is and what is the eligibility and how much you could receive. So I am going to start with the discussion of what all do you need before you start the process. So first of all, you need your social insurance number, that is the SIN number. So it is the 9-digit number which you already get when you land here as a new immigrant, and each and every one here has a SIN number in order to apply for work. The second thing is the mother's maiden name. This is the surname of your mother before her marriage. You also have to provide it to Service Ontario in order to register yourself for the SIN number. The third thing is the mailing and the residential address, including the postal codes. The mailing and the residential addresses could be the same or the different. The next thing is complete banking information to sign up for direct deposit. This is really important if you sign up for the direct deposit online, so you will be getting all your deposits directly into your account. Otherwise, they have to send you checks in your mailbox, which is something I personally don't suggest. The next thing is names, addresses, dates on employment, and reason for separation for all your employers over the last 52 weeks. So within the last 1 year, say you were working with more than one employer, so you have to provide all the details about all the employers. Next point is date Sunday to Saturday and earnings for each of your highest paid weeks of insurable earnings. So here you have to make sure that you are claiming the highest amount out of all the jobs you have done in the last 52 weeks so that your EI amount should be highest. So say for example, you were working on $50 per hour in one job and $30 on the other. So claim the $50 per hour salary in order to get the maximum out of the EI. The next point is the salary amount you received before deductions for the last week you worked. So you have to put in the details about your latest employer you had and whatever amount you were receiving as your salary. The next point is any other amount you received or will receive, such as vacation pay, severance pay, pension payments, etc. So this is something, say you were eligible for the pension payment and with your last employer, or any pension payment is yet to come. So you need to mention that as well. So below are the related links which have complete your mandatory bi-weekly report, which is very important in order to get your EI coming into your account. Next, I will move on to the apply button. And here you have to review the eligibility criteria. We have already discussed this eligibility criteria in our previous video and the link is below in the description box. So make sure you go through the eligibility criteria and apply accordingly. Once you are done with the eligibility criteria and made sure you are eligible, then you have to click on Ready to Start button. So next page is the privacy notice statement. Here everything is given about your privacy statement and whether they are going to use your information anywhere. And then there is this self-employment clients, which is for the incorporated contractors. and if they are contributing to the EI by themselves. So all the information is here. Then you need to click on Start Application. So here the first question is, are you trying to retrieve an application you began within the last 72 hours but did not complete? So this is something you need to fill accordingly. In case you started the application and left it in between, you can click on yes, but I will be clicking on no as I have not started it yet. So I will click on continue. Next question is, what type of employment insurance benefits would you like to claim? So we have two types, benefits for employees and benefits for self-employed people. You have to choose accordingly. For me, benefits for employees is applicable, so I am going to click on this option. I will click on continue. The next screen is reference code. So you need to go through this. Are you part of group of employees in an apprenticeship program, a work sharing program, a group layoff situation? And were you given a reference code to submit with this application? So if this applies to you, you have to mark as yes, otherwise you have to mark no. So in my situation, this is not applicable, so I will click on no. Then I will click on continue. So next page is benefit type. So these are various types of benefits. I am clicking on regular benefits as this is applicable to me. And next one is regular benefit, where they have shown on the screen that what all do you need before you apply for these regular benefits. I have already discussed this thing initially in the beginning of the video. Next, I'm going to click on continue. And now it's the identity information. So this is a very important page where you need to fill the information very carefully. It will ask for your SIN number, your date of birth, your last name, and your first name or given name on the SIN card or letter. You need to make sure that you fill this information correctly. Otherwise, your claim might not go through. So make sure that all the information is filled in correctly. So I will enter all my details here on the screen. So next is identity validation screen. Here, all the information it will show you, and you need to make sure that it's all correct, and then you have to click on the next button. So next is the temporary password screen. You will get a password. You need to keep it somewhere in case you are not completing the application in one go. So this will be active for 72 hours. Then you need to click on continue. So the next screen is personal information. So you need to fill in the language you prefer, and then you need to fill in your email address, your mobile number, your area code, and your postal code, on the basis of which your address will be retrieved. And also this email address is for the job bank assistance, just because when you register here for the employment insurance, you also get registered for your job bank thing, but it's not mandatory. Next is your income tax information. So you need to fill in all these fields. Are you status Indian who is registered with Crown Indigenous Relation, blah, blah, blah. So I will click on no. Next question is the amount of tax deducted from EI depends on your province or territory. So this is the thing where you need to see that whether you are single or you have the household income with your spouse or your partner. So for me, the second option is applicable. So I will select the second option. Next screen is for direct deposit. So have you used direct deposit on a previous claim for employment insurance benefits? So you have to mark yes in case you had already claimed the EI and your direct deposit is set up already. Otherwise, you have to click on the no. So for me, I have already set up the direct deposit. So I am going to click on yes. Then next is other personal information. Indicate your highest completed level of education. You have to fill this field accordingly. And then next is, are you a member of union or professional association? I am not, so I'm going to mark no. Next is last employer information. So you have to fill in the details of your latest employer, your first day worked, your last day worked, and will you be returning to work with this employer? So this field is very important to fill, because right now the COVID-19 situation, some employees have been told that they would be asked to return to work once this situation is over. So in case you are aware of it, you have to mark this answer as yes, otherwise you can mark as no, or there is one more option of unknown. So in case you don't have any information about this, so you can just mark the unknown field and you can click on continue. Next thing is reason for separation. So why are you no longer working? So right now, to most of the people, the first option is very much suitable, which is closure due to COVID-19 or the layoff or end of contract or anything. So I will be marking the first radio button and I will click on continue. Next point is rate of pay. This is very important. You have to fill here the highest salary you were getting in the last 52 weeks. So next is the rate of pay. So you have two options. Either you have to fill the annual salary in case you were working full time, or if you are a contractor or getting the hourly salary, so you have to fill in accordingly and make sure you fill the highest salary amount which you had with the last employer or any employer in the last 52 weeks. Next is enter your job title. So in this field, you have to enter your job title and you have to click on search job titles, and whatever closely matches your occupation, you have to fill in there in case you are not able to find the exact match. So the next screen is about ROE. So in case your employer has told you that you will be given a paper record of employment, you need to obtain it from them, or your ROE will be submitted by your employer electronically. So you have to mark the first option, or otherwise, in case you have any other option applicable to your situation, you have to mark it accordingly. The next thing is about other employers. In the last 52 weeks, did you have any other period of work? So it depends. In case you had more than one job, so you have to answer this field accordingly. So last comes the rights and responsibilities page. We have 6 rights and responsibilities. You have to click continue in order to proceed, just because this is just for your information. You have to click continue. So the 5th point is a very important point, absence from Canada. So a lot of people had asked in the comments that whether we are eligible for EI in case we are not present in Canada. So the answer is no. You have to be in Canada in order to receive your EI benefits. So after this, you have to attest all the information that this is to the best of your knowledge, and whatever information you have provided, this is all true. So this is the final step, and you have to click on submit after this. Once you are done with that, in your mailbox, after a few days, you will be receiving a 4 digits of access code, and that code is very important in order to access your EI account, and you have to keep it with you forever, just because so that you apply for EI anytime. So that code is going to be helpful for you, and that needs to be kept very safely. So guys, thank you for watching the video, and that's it for today. In case you have any questions or queries or any comments, please leave the comment in the comment box and we would be happy to help you. Please like, share and subscribe our channel, and please give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.